Alrighty. What's up, guys? This is Brad with TechBud Solutions. If you're not familiar with who we are a open networking trading group. Right now I'm going live. I got some announcements to make. Just kind of waiting for some guys, some members to show up here. Again, my name is Brad Smith. I'm part of the OTC trading group within TechBud Solutions. And just waiting for some folks to go live. I'm just sitting here in my Jeep. Ironically, it's raining in Maryland. Not anywhere near what it's doing in Texas, which is what I'm here to talk to you all about today. So if we could, I'll just wait for a few more people to show up, and we'll take it from there. Let's see here. All right. How's everybody's trading day going so far? Hey, Shell. Yeah, we're definitely doing that. Praying for everybody. Not necessarily 100K in profit, just 100K in general. You know, it doesn't have to be profits, guys. You know, if you have anything extra to just donate to the cause, be more than grateful for that. Hey, Matt, what's going on, buddy? Just gonna wait a few more minutes before I go into any more real details here. But basically, starting this live video today just to kind of come to you about the situation going on in Houston and what the admin here between Kyle, Connor, and Ricky and I are all planning to do for our members down in Houston. So just waiting here just to kind of give you guys some more details on what we're planning on doing, what our goals are, and what we're planning on doing with the funds once we raise them. Be happy to talk some stocks today too, but basically the primary focus is Houston. Just want to let you guys know that we're more than just, you know, raising profits and thinking for ourselves. We understand that everybody has a life outside of trading, and you know, we want to make sure that our own are taken care of, and so that's the whole purpose of this today and throughout the next 2 weeks. I hope you all can hear me just fine. I'm in the Jeep right now. I don't have any back windows, so there is some traffic going by. So hopefully that you guys can hear me just fine. Keith asks, are you in Houston? No, I'm not in Houston. I'm actually in Maryland right now. I guess it's okay to go ahead and tell you that the four of us, Connor, Kyle, and Ricky and I, are all planning on going down to Houston here in the very near future once we are finished with our fundraising campaign here. Keith, you're in Houston. Okay. Keith, are you okay? Is there anything, are you in trouble in any sort of way, or are you staying safe? Shell, let us know too. We want to make sure that you know, our own is taken care of. If you guys are flooded out, please let us know. If you're in any kind of trouble, you lost your car, whatever, please send any one of us a direct message, and we will be in contact with you. Okay, good to hear, Keith. Glad you're staying safe. But yeah, I've seen the footage, and it's pretty awful. So I think we got enough members here. Basically, guys, what I want to reach out to you is and discuss with you today is, you know, the four of us with our respective channels, Connor, Ricky, Kyle, and I are all planning on trying to get our organization that is TechBud Solutions, and that includes you guys, to help us raise $100,000 by September 8th, by the closing bell on September 8th. And I think it's a very doable number. I know it's a huge goal. I know $100,000 is a lot of money, but we have, you know, over 40,000 members worldwide within our group, and I think that it's 100% achievable. I'm not asking any of you guys to, you know, put yourself out by donating towards this cause, but if you do have, you know, money that you can spare, that you can certainly donate to the cause, it would be greatly appreciated. What we plan on doing once we achieve our goal is we are planning on personally going down and finding members that potentially members or their families that are in need, and you know, handing them the proceeds, and also helping in any way we can with cleanup or rebuilding, just anything that they would need from us. And so I think it would speak volumes to what we all stand for, that we're more than just, you know, what I want to say, more than just money. Basically, we're not greedy people. We understand that we are a family and that we are a culture that we have built up to this point that is pretty close-knit. At least that's how I feel. And we want to make sure that our own is taken care of. And I just think it just speaks to the type of unity that we have once we are able to achieve that goal. What I'll be doing is I'll be providing a You Caring link down below once this video is over, and we'll give you the opportunity to go ahead and click on that link and donate as much or as little as you can. You know, the four of us will also be making our various donations, and we are reaching out to everybody we can outside of our group as well to try and reach that $100,000 goal. And then we will all meet up in Houston together to be able to help out those in need. That's pretty much the gist of it. Anybody who's watching right now, go ahead and comment if you'd like, if you have any questions. We are working on finding out information such as, you know, are these donations going to be able to be tax deductible? Obviously, you'll want to talk to your tax professional about that, but I believe that they should be. It's a donation. You know, just make sure that you can document it. You Caring allows you to do that. Benny, I appreciate it. $100, it goes a long way. So that's awesome. So anything that anybody can, you know, just give, it would be greatly appreciated. And for those that are in need, I can't imagine what it would be like, you know, if we were able to just be able to buy a car for one of our members who lost their car. You know, if there's a big family that has a van and that's their only way to get around, and we're able to provide them with a new one, I think it would be great. Yeah, food, clothes, formula, obviously, yeah, you know, feminine products, anything that and that's the other thing too, you know, we want some feedback from you guys. Is it that you would like us to maybe find a family to just kind of give cash to, or is it that we can't find anybody within our group that is in need, which would be great. You know, we want to make sure that everybody is safe, but obviously there's going to be some people in need. So should we use the money to, you know, purchase such thing, you know, essentials such as, you know, toiletries, feminine products, or, you know, diapers, formula, baby food, whatever. You know, you let us know, and we're going to take everything into consideration, and the four of us as a collective group will make that final decision. But we definitely want your input, and we definitely want your voice to be heard in this as well, because obviously this is your money that you're donating, and we think that you all should be able to have a voice into you know, where it goes. Okay, Keith says, I wouldn't recommend giving out cash, maybe prepaid cards, something like that. That's a good idea. Shell says Salvation Army. That's also a great idea. I like that as well. We'll definitely be taking those into consideration. Okay. Trying to think of what else. Red Cross, yeah, the Red Cross is definitely a good one too. The only thing is that it's kind of difficult to, from what I've heard already, to try and volunteer for them. So I think this is going to be something that we do on our own. PayPal's, yeah, the You Caring site is just going to be a direct donation. So, you know, there's not going to be any need really for PayPal to be involved. But that's a, you know, good thinking. I think what we might lean towards is probably using the money to purchase more supplies than anything, and then probably being able to just hand out the supplies to those who are in need, unless we find somebody with a specific need that we think might take precedence over that. Anybody else got any questions? Or, you know, I'm here to answer them live if you need me to. Also, if anybody's watching and you're also in our Discord chat, please, you know, just share this link. So bring some other people on board. Rockport area, yeah. I was just using Houston as a generalization, but obviously all of Southeast Texas, you know, is what we're going to be addressing, not just the city of Houston. And also, it looks like, you know, that Harvey is going to be, it's out, it's going to be coming right back into Louisiana. So if there's any folks out there that are in that area that, you know, probably also going to need help as well, please let us know. And we'll go ahead and try to address that as well. Obviously, we don't want to repeat a Katrina, but should something like that happen, we're going to be whatever we need to help out our own is what we're going to be here for. Tech Buds Convention, yeah. I was actually saying, you know, what to our group, you know, the four of us, what better way to meet up together for the first time than to support such a great cause such as this. I think it would be great for our team. I think it would be great to show everybody, you know, what, not just what the four of us are about, but what our entire collective group of 40,000 members are about, and how we all can come together to just help each other out. And you know, what better way to do that than this? Also bring business into Houston. Yeah, I mean, is there? I didn't realize that Houston was hurting for business, but I'm sure, you know, once everything gets cleaned up, I'm sure it's going to be a very long and drawn out process. But the sooner we can get help to those in need, the better, obviously. All right, guys. Yeah, I appreciate all your ideas here. Please continue to comment, and I'll read them as we go here. If anybody can share this link out as I'm live here, that would be great. I appreciate it. Oh wow, you lost everything in Katrina. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I was definitely old enough to remember everything that went through that. I was 20, I think, when that happened. So yeah, I remember how awful that was. Would hate to see that happen again. Yeah, Shell, Shell says, be careful coming here. There's a few routes in and out of Houston. So we're probably going to wait it out until obviously the levels of the flooding die down. We're not going to go right in there all gung-ho. We're trying to be smart about this, but at the same time get to our members, or, you know, others that are in need, in a timely manner without, you know, putting ourselves in harm's way. So obviously, you know, we're going to get there as soon as we can, but we don't want to be there and not be able to get out along with everybody else. So definitely appreciate the concern there, but you know, we're gonna probably wait this out until, you know, we can get down there and get out safely. Yeah, well, it definitely will be a well thought out thing, and we are going to make sure that you guys are staying involved in it every step of the way, just so that you have peace of mind too, that, you know, obviously this is a large amount of cash, and so we want to make sure that we are being responsible with it, and that you know where every single dollar is going. So you know, we'll be documenting this entire thing, obviously probably going live several times throughout the trip once we get down there. Probably we'll be putting out some kind of vlog over the entire process, because it might be difficult to go live the entire time, but that way you guys can see the fruits of your labor and ours as well, and be able to see how we're able to make a difference. Honestly, this is probably the best thing that I think I've ever done and been a part of, and I'm so glad that you guys are here to help us out. Jeez, oh whiz, that was a loud car. All right, anybody got anything else? Any other questions, any concerns as far as donating goes? It's pretty straightforward with the U-Caring website. I just checked it out. All you got to do is just click on the link, and you know, all of the information's there. It was just placed up, so please be patient with as far as the details go on it. We will be updating that here shortly, but I wanted to reach out to everyone to let them know as soon as possible to start donating, because we will be stopping or stop receiving or collecting donations on September 8th by the closing bell. So that's 4 p.m. Eastern time. We will stop collecting donations on September the 8th at 4 p.m. Eastern time. TechBud shirts with a Houston logo to raise money. That's an excellent idea, and that's something that we've bounced around. It's not something that we have totally ruled out, but you know, with just direct donations, I think that we feel that we can do more with that money rather than, you know, spending the capital on shirts. That means that less money is going to go towards the people that actually need it, and you know, more into the actual item itself. But that might be an avenue we might go down. It's just up in the air. At this point, we feel like a direct donation is probably better off, and we can get more use out of that than selling shirts, but definitely a good idea, something that we're still discussing. Anybody else? Anything else? Yeah, these are all really great ideas for t-shirts. Richard says, you guys are awesome for doing this. Thanks, man. We're not there yet, but we're trying to get there. We won't be able to get there without you guys, so please make sure you go and donate after this video is over. Every one of us will be putting the link pretty much everywhere, on Facebook, on Discord, on all of our channels. Every video that we make from now until September 8th will have that link, and it will be addressed during every one of our videos as well. Brian says, I just got your update. Had some friends that worked at Katrina and it was horrible. Sure hope Texas doesn't have the loss of life like Katrina did. Yeah, you know, unfortunately there's already been some loss of life in Texas. We can only hope that that number does not increase going forward. Unfortunately, it looks like Texas is not done with the rain. It won't be until the weekend. So we'll just keep our prayers and thoughts with them as they continue to endure this. But thanks for that, Brian. Appreciate it. Yeah, Shell says it's getting worse here. I believe it. From what I understand, you guys are far from out of it at this point, which is, again, to our point in saying that, you know, we're probably not going to go down until the aftermath. Unfortunately, you know, we don't want to put ourselves in harm's way either, and so we will probably wait to go down there until after the floodwaters have kind of receded a little bit, in order to make sure that we can get in and out safely and provide help to those who actually need it without, you know, getting in the harm's way. One of our members said, I live in South Louisiana. We're getting a lot of rain too. I'm worried. Yeah, you know, just keep a lookout, buddy. Make sure you keep an eye on the news. If they're telling you to evacuate, please do so. Don't just hang around and, you know, get caught in floodwaters, because from what I understand, it sounds like that Harvey is strengthening and could potentially hit the Louisiana coastline. From what I understand, the New Orleans mayor has also addressed this morning. I was listening to NPR, and they were saying that they are preparing for, you know, Harvey to make landfall in Louisiana when it comes back out of the Gulf there. So please, if you guys are watching this, please make sure that you're keeping an eye on the news. And if anybody tells you to evacuate, please do so. Shell says the levee is broke and are concerned about water pipes busting. Benny asks, where's the link for donation? Benny, so once this video is over, once I sign off today, I will be posting the link, and we're going to be posting this link everywhere. You know, we really want to get to that $100,000 mark. I think it's more than achievable, and I appreciate you willing to donate, buddy. Just stay tuned and hang tight. I'll be putting that link up into this description of this video. I'll also be sharing it on Discord and our Facebook platform. So just hang tight. As soon as I sign off here, I'll be posting that. Appreciate it, buddy. Back to what Shell was saying. She said a levee was broke and are concerned about water pipes busting. Yeah, it's just unbelievable, some of the stuff I've seen. But thanks, Shell, for keeping us updated. If you know anybody, Shell, personally, that could benefit from what we're doing here, please let me, Ricky, Kyle, or Connor, one of us know, and we'll be in touch with you, okay? Appreciate it. All right, guys. I think I am going to sign off here. I don't see anybody else ask any more questions. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. Again, I will be placing the links the link to the UCaring website that we have set up for donations. Again, just to kind of recap, we are trying to raise $100,000 by September 8th at closing bell. That's 4 p.m. Eastern time. So please make sure that you visit the link that I'm going to be posting in this video. And if you have any other questions, don't hesitate to reach out to any one of us. There's plenty of platforms to reach out to me, Ricky, Kyle, and Connor. And so once we've received this $100,000 by September 8th at closing bell, we are going to be all meeting up down in Houston, finding specific members, if any, to be able to help out with this money and or with cleanup efforts. And if not, we still will be buying probably supplies to be able to provide for those who are in need, such as bottles of water, baby formula, food, diapers, feminine products, toiletries, that sort of thing. If we can't find something specific to use the money for, obviously we'll be keeping you in the loop when it comes to that, so that you know exactly where the money that you've donated is going to. We are going to be documenting this entire thing when we go down to Houston, and I can't thank you guys enough for all the support that you have expressed already. I think what we're doing right now is great, and I couldn't be prouder to be a part of this effort. And with that, guys, I appreciate everything you do, and I will be signing off right now. So again, I'll be leaving the link down in the description, and B Smith is out. See you guys.